Hello everybody, welcome back. So we actually got another chance with this tribe since the new update has not come out yet. I am a little bit disappointed. Last year they had a small Halloween update where you could put pumpkins and stuff around your huts and stuff. That I know it's lore breaking or whatever, or not historically accurate, but it was a nice touch. This year they didn't do it, which is fine. But yeah, it just looked nice, and there were no torches last year when they did that, so it looked nice in front of your houses. But this year at least we have torches, so hopefully we can finish our walls and stuff. But I am starting to worry that they will have everything ready before the end of the year when they launch, so I do suspect they might put out the launch to maybe 2023. They have some issues with the current patch, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. But I am slowly starting to think it will only come out maybe next year sometime. But I must say, we have a decent tribe, we have a decent village, our food is not looking too bad. The rain is finally going away as well. Few people that's gonna pass away unfortunately very soon. But our food and stuff at least should be okay. Hopefully they can also push a little bit to get that houses done, so that we can get everybody sleeping underneath roofs as that, hopefully. Okay, so let's check my groups and see what they're up to. Okay, so we should change the fishing guys now to food, so let's take that 21 away. Add them to food, and then of course add all the food groups again. We can actually leave the ones that we actually... Okay, this one we can leave as well. So fishing unfortunately didn't do that well, but our farm should start to carry us. We'll just have to wait and see if the farms start doing what they're supposed to do. Let's just see, what are my builders doing currently? Oh, they're helping with straw, which we really need. I really like the graphics of this game. It really looks nice, the people looks decent, and I really hope we see the new update soon, but it's not going to be in October, so we didn't have an update in October. So they skipped a month, but they're still, including the update that we're waiting for, they're still free. That needs to come out before the release. Guys, take care of that animals, they're gonna eat my crop. Okay, they are hunting this deer. And here comes a small one. Okay, they are planting up here. Okay, they're starting to plant my pulses. Okay, the guys are continuously planting, which is good. Okay, so let's speed it up and see what happens. Just see, I think I should just take, okay, this down, because I have a very poor leader again. How old is my leader now? Okay, the leader is not going to survive this year. Food and stuff are not looking bad. Usually the most difficult time to survive is for me currently is spring, where it's supposed to be winter, but my spring are usually the one that's killing me. But I do seem to have a good mix of food. But wow, this tribe is really nice, I must say. I'm gonna miss this tribe when the new patch comes out and we have to start again. But the patch after the coming one is gonna change the game completely, because it's taking me a very long time to build this wall. So when the raids and stuff starts, you will have to have some protection. So I see either gonna have some layered walls, like in, let's say you have 6 huts and they're behind the wall with protection, and when you build other huts they're gonna be behind the wall, or whatever the case is. It's gonna change the game. We are going to have to see how that's gonna impact the game going forward. So I'm really excited to see, because then the three things that you're gonna need to survive is gonna be safety, food, and of course shelter. So with the food, the shelter, I mean warmth and housing. So, but it's gonna be very interesting to see how your game changes and how you're gonna have to protect your people. Okay, so what I can do now is I can stop the guys from milling my wheat. They can bake whatever is left of the flour that they have. I'm gonna stop them for now with my beetroot. They can still eat the other stuff, there's still a lot left. And I have started planting some of the pulses as well. No, there's still, okay, let's quickly just stop them from pulses as well. There's still, oh no. Okay, they're at least fixing it very quickly. Let's just stop it here. That's why you have the baskets, that if that happens, that they can at least put the food in the baskets and you don't lose everything. I must say I'm very happy with how this village turned out. It's definitely my favorite village of all the ones that I've had so far. Let me see something here. Okay, now the walls are on the correct way. Almost thought the walls were not right. You guys must plant. Looks like I am gonna run out. Okay, the beetroots and all the other stuff are growing, which is good. You can see there are some extra beetroot where they miss some seeds everywhere. Oh, I made a mistake here, I see. Damn it. Okay, but at least I did plant some of it, but I did make a mistake. I did let them eat this stuff. But that's fine. Let's open this up. They have eaten some of these. You can see my concentration was definitely somewhere else when I did that. But it's fine. They did plant a lot of it. So it's fine. It's not a big loss. Someone has given birth, so the tribe is still growing at least. They are very... okay, some of the houses are done at least, so at least some people should still have a place to stay now. But there's still 3 huts that needs to be completed. I just want to do a test with my groups. What seems to be not enough tools. Why are you guys struggling to make my tools? I must not struggle to make my tools. I really need them. There is enough access. Why do they say some other people seems to be taking this? So let's pick it up then. Let's make them 24. Let's give them a lot of access. There should not be an excuse. Take the hunters down for now. Let some animals come back into the area at least. Now my group should be okay again. Farmers are chilling now because there's nothing for them to do, but as soon as the harvest are ready, which will be the beetroot first, they're gonna start harvesting all the stuff. We'll just see if there comes animals into my fields again. We'll quickly put the hunting on. Seems like I ran out of food. So I'm gonna get a lot of unhappy people very soon now. Strange that they haven't complained yet. At least the beetroot is... the beetroot. Rosehip is saving the day again. Luckily I picked that up in time. Okay, but this could also explain now why I'm struggling, because my raw guys are really trying to help with food, but we only want that during winter time. So let's leave them to gather the stuff that we need to keep the village running. Okay, my leader is gonna pass away soon. 8 days plus minus. Still 2 people sleeping outside, so if they finish this huts, everybody should have a place to sleep. Okay, it seems like they are starting to... Oh no, not yet. I thought I saw a few guys running in here. Okay, it looks like they... Yes, they are at finally harvesting the beetroot. As soon as they're done, we'll open up that for them to eat up until we have 100 left, so that we can plant even more. I might even make another farm or 2 over here. Maybe 1 of each. But yeah, like I mentioned, spring is these days the time when I struggle to survive. It's not winter, it's spring. Why did they eat some of my... Oh my soul, that's why. That's why we have the baskets, to try and protect whatever we have. And they did absolutely nothing to fix this building of mine. I really need this leader of mine to go very quickly, and hopefully we get a decent leader. They're very soon going to start to harvest my wheat as well, and then we can start making bread again. Where's my builders? I need them to help with Reed as well. So let's for now add a few more fields. Oh, I hate it when that happens. I always forget. Okay, so the one, let's make it beetroot, and the second one we make peas or pulses. that I fixed that building of mine. Not yet. And the second one also break down. So what I should do is tell the raw guys, listen, everything off, please collect these two for me. Because that's what we currently need. We're in trouble with both of those. But food overall looks very good. There you go, we're now starting to get some stuff in there. I'm quickly using it up, which is fine. But we have a lot of damaged buildings. They are using up everything that we are gathering, which is fine. Like I said, there's a lot of broken buildings, and they are still building one or two huts. Okay, we have a new leader. Let's quickly have a look. Oh my. Leaders have been killing our tribe since the beginning. We only had one or two leaders that were worth something. Because this leader doesn't help. We could have kept the same leader that we had. Okay, it looks like all the straw huts are done. So I'm just gonna let them gather a little bit of stock for us. Then I'm gonna change the guys to only collect reeds for us. Okay, so let's go and change both the builders. And the raw guys to only collect reed. Okay, nobody slept by the fire that I could see, so all that houses sorted out our housing issues. Now hopefully we can get enough reed to sort out all our other issues. Okay, so reed came in nicely. Hopefully they sort out all my places over here quickly. There you go. Let's just keep this for now, so that we have enough to plant as soon as it's planting season. Did I fix this? Yes, you as well. Still gonna let them collect reed for us, because that's our main resource currently, and that's where we are bleeding most of the time now. I just wish we had a better leader. And hopefully at some stage you can influence which person becomes a leader. Because leaders have seriously hurt this tribe. We could have been way further ahead than what we currently are if we had better leaders. Okay, so what I am going to do is I'm going to tell my builders to stop gathering stuff so that they can concentrate on doing stuff in the village itself. Okay, so let's slowly add some of the other stuff back. So we always want to get to at least 200. Let's say 30, 150, 200, 10, 50, 10, 200, 10, and if they could get 10 of these it would also be fine. I'm trying to save most of my food for winter and spring so that it can carry us through that difficult times, because that's where I'm usually bleeding the whole time again. And what I usually do is I keep the food in any case up until they have planted, and then I open it up to get eaten or used or whatever they want to do with it. I will have to start fishing soon. I am seeing a drop in my rose hips. Okay, our new leader is also gonna pass away soon, and hopefully this time we get a leader that can change our policies a little bit. I do think I'm gonna slowly let them start making some flour again, and I am going to open up some of my peas as well, and then I am going to change all the food guys to fishing, and I am going to ask the raw guys to help again with some food if they can find some. Because every little bit that I can bring in can help extend must just keep an eye. They shouldn't eat everything. So far so good. The farmers are soon gonna start preparing my fields. And we will soon be in year 10, so we made it a decade again with this tribe. Just management becomes key in this game, specifically later ages or stages like we are now. It's a lot more management. You cannot just put everything up and let the game run. You're gonna run into trouble when you do that. Maybe when you have a lot of farms you can do that. Okay, it's one day we should be in year 10. There you go, 10 years, a decade with the stripe. We had some close calls, but we did well. And I should now start preparing my fields everywhere. There you go. Farmers are added, but unfortunately I cannot give them more time because my leaders don't allow me to change my policies. How long does she have left? 4 days. And I really hope at later stages you have some influence over your leaders. Things are at least not looking bad for us currently. Also gonna open up the flag stuff a little bit. Farmers are nice and busy. Everything is still looking fine. I'm gonna start planting very soon. Our fish are doing exceptionally well for a change. It's about 3 more days before I start planting. How long does our leader have left? Hold still. Last day. Please give us a good leader this time. Let's see. Oh no. Wait, mate. Okay, at least we can pick it up by 1. Not that it's gonna make a massive difference, but at least it's a little bit better. Okay, I believe they are starting to plant and they are getting the other fields ready. So what I am going to do quickly, so I'm gonna stop my grain. I should not take any more grain out, and the other stuff is still fine. Can tell this to stop for now. Okay, looking good. Getting everything nice and ready for us. And they have these 2 new fields this side as well. And I see I must put a hunter or two out again. Let's add a few hunters quickly to get rid of the guys that wants to eat our crops. And we can change one of these dryers. Okay, all of them are actually full, but let's change this one back to dry meat. No, they're planting everything now. As soon as they finish with the wheat, we can then open it up again to make, so that they can make more flour. But the farms should be enough to sustain us now. We have a lot of farms. So just remember, you're gonna need, late game like this, you're gonna need a lot of farms to sustain you. If you don't want to migrate to new areas, then farming is gonna be massively important. And you will have to make sure you have enough farms and even build more. I'm at the limit. I don't think my farmers can handle anymore. I should add another farming group soon, but because of my very poor leaders I'm having trouble to get enough workforce. I have a lot of people that can still work but are sitting at a fire that I cannot let work. So yeah, you must just adapt to what the game throws at you, and the game has thrown me with a lot of very poor leaders. But we have managed to survive, which is the important thing. But it does take a lot of management at this stage of the game. This is a very nice village. I don't know if you guys saw, there is a small survey that I'm having about 2 games. Which one do you guys want to see next? So if you can, please go and vote there, and if there's another game, just put it in the comments that you want me to have a look at. Both those games I haven't played in a very long time, so it would be interesting to see how they have changed. I do know both of them have had a lot of updates. since I last played him, so it will be interesting to see. I have to stop that quickly while they are planting. Okay, so we made it to spring again. There might be one more episode, depending on if the update is coming out in the coming week or not. And that should then be very close to the last one. I didn't think we'll get this far. But thank you guys for watching. Let's hope the new update comes out. Please like the video. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And please go to the poll and vote for the next game you would like to see while we wait for updates and stuff like that. Thank you guys, and see you in the next one.